Do you ever feel like success is always out of reach? Like no matter how hard you try, you're just always falling behind? I've been there, especially with perfectionism. But God is reshaping the way that I see success. Not the world's version, but His. And so today we're going to go over what the biblical view of success looks like. Hi, I'm Andrew, and this is Write a Witness. For most of my life, I felt like success meant gold, first place, best results, perfect execution. If it wasn't excellent, it wasn't enough. And maybe you felt that way before too, where bronze just doesn't seem worth celebrating and silver is just a reminder that you didn't win. And honestly, the Bible gives us warning about this type of mindset. Samson, at the end of his life, looked back and all the things that he chased after in this world, strength, power, recognition, he said it was all meaningless apart from God. That mindset that I had of success, it kept me exhausted. It kept me comparing. I remember finishing projects, and instead of thanking God for the growth that was being made, I would obsess over the one thing that wasn't perfect. And it was like nothing was worth celebrating unless it was flawless. It made me feel like I was failing, even when I was actually growing. And so for you, maybe success today doesn't look like gold at all. Maybe success is simply just showing up. Maybe success is choosing obedience over perfection. Or maybe success is taking one small step forward when every part of you just wants to quit and give up. Somewhere along the way, we picked up the idea that success has to look impressive, big, shiny, measurable, Instagram worthy. But God doesn't measure success the way that we do. The world says, be the best, be the fastest, be the most successful, be the most visible. But God says, be faithful, be obedient, be steadfast, be transformed. Jesus reminds us in Matthew 6 to store up your treasures in heaven, not on earth. And that's a radical shift. The measure of success is not what you attain or how visible you are. It's about faithfulness and obedience and what God is shaping inside your heart. Because with God, success is not about the outcome. Success is what's in the heart. The Bible is full of race imagery. Hebrews 12:1 says, "Let us run with endurance the race set before us." Not your friend's race, not your coworker's race, not the influencer's race that you follow online. Your race. Comparison will always make you feel like you're behind. It will always steal your joy. For me, comparison has made me feel like no matter how hard I try, no matter how well I do or how proud I am of myself, there's always someone that I'm behind. God never asked us to run someone else's race. He asked us to run our own race with endurance, with focus, with obedience, with Him at the center. So for you, maybe getting in bronze, that's a victory. Silver could be a miracle. And even just showing up could be a great success. The world measures success by what you can accumulate. God measures success by who you're becoming. The world celebrates perfection. God celebrates progress. The world looks at numbers and God looks at obedience. Earthly success fades, but eternal success lasts forever. When you choose integrity over convenience, that's success. When you choose forgiveness over bitterness, that's success. When you choose faith over fear, that's success. And when you choose obedience, even when no one else is looking, that's success. Today, pick one small choice that aligns with God's values, not the world's expectations. That's victory. That's success. In the parable of the talents, Jesus gives us one of the clearest examples of what God celebrates. The master, representing God, simply looks at the servant who did what he was asked and entrusted to do. And the master responds by saying, "Well done, good and faithful servant." Not perfect servant, not impressive servant, not successful servant. Faithful. That's the goal. That's the finish line. At the end of your life, God won't ask you how many followers you had, how much money you made, or how flawless your performance was. He'll look at your faithfulness, your obedience. He'll look at your heart. Every small act of obedience matters. Every quiet yes matters. Every hidden moment of faithfulness matters. For instance, maybe you've been praying for someone in secret. Maybe you wrote a reflection, but no one else has read it. Or maybe you chose forgiveness when it would have been so easy just to stay bitter. Those hidden yeses, they matter. God sees them. Paul adds another layer to this in 1 Corinthians 9 when he says to run the race in such a way to get the prize. And now he's not talking about beating other people. He's talking about running with purpose, being faithful, being obedient, being disciplined, being intentional. The prize isn't earthly success. The prize is being faithful. The prize is hearing, "Well done, good and faithful servant," from our Heavenly Father. Maybe lately you've been carrying this quiet pressure, like you should be way further along by now. Or maybe you're wondering if those small steps that you've been taking of faith and obedience and trust, do they really matter at all? Well, let me tell you today that yes, they do matter. God sees every step you take, even the small ones, and He calls that success. Not because it's perfect, but because you're walking with Him. So keep showing up. Don't despise the slow days. Don't discount the hard and hidden work. Don't overlook the quiet yeses that you're making when no one else is around. He sees it, He values it, and He's shaping you through it. Success isn't about being ahead, being impressive, or chasing gold. Success is about being faithful, one step, one moment, one yes at a time. Because in God's kingdom, success isn't measured by speed or spotlight. It's measured by faithfulness. And so if you're walking with Him, you are way more successful than you realize. If this video encouraged you at all, share it with someone that might need this reminder and this encouragement today. And let me know down in the comments, what does success look like to you in this season of your life? Be sure to leave a like if this video resonated with you at all. And if you enjoy this type of content, be sure to subscribe. I'll have more videos coming out soon. But until next time, this is Write and Witness, where we write faithfully, we witness boldly, and we trust God to use our stories.